Alright, how much water do I have left? Good amount. Okay. Oh, throat, please. I am just going right into them. No recourse. I want to be done with this. It took so long. I was so physically exhausted from cleaning and dealing with my bed and everything that I just blacked out. I blacked out for like 2 hours. You hurt, Rainice. Came right away when I heard what happened. I'm okay, thank you. More importantly, so is Lady Scarlet. Speaking of whom, we're due to deploy again any minute now, yes? I must return to her at once. Hold a moment. I'll not let you march into battle injured as you are now, nor would Scarlet want you to do so. You attempted much the same thing when first we met, as I'm certain you remember. Yet if something were to happen to her in my absence, no harm shall come to her. I promise it on my very life. As for you, every moment of every day is spent thinking of someone other than yourself. You mustn't forget to turn that kindness inward at times, else you lose sight of what matters most. Now stay, and see to your recovery however necessary. I'll stand guard over Scarlet for you. If you would truly do such a thing, I would. And I must ask as well, have you hidden any other injuries from me? Tell me the truth, Rhaenys. Indeed I have. Thought as much. Tell me, how do I become as kind-hearted as you, my prince? I'm sorry. Whenever I speak with you, or with Lady Scarlet, I sense an inexpressible warmth lurking somewhere beneath the surface. Every time I attempt to demonstrate that same warmth myself, to help you both as you help me, it seems all I do is cause you pain and distress. I've never once thought that about you, though it is difficult for us when you fail to look after your own well-being. So in my opinion, if you truly wish to show us kindness, it's first learn to do the same for yourself. But how? Consider what you would say if Scarlet were hurt. You would ask her to rest, yes? All you do is treat your own health and your own happiness just as you would hers. I understand. Is this good enough volume? Forgive me for making you explain in such detail. I might add one last thing, Rhaenys. To push beyond your limits for the sake of those you love is another form of kindness as well, but one in which you far exceed anyone else I've ever met. I'm glad you believe so, my prince. Okay. One down, 40 something to go. Yeah, then I have to like turn on my phone. It's like get the okay. Okay, so yeah. I didn't do this yesterday because I was busy. I wouldn't say touching grass because we just went to a friend's place. Had a good ass night. And then, yeah. I would have streamed way sooner, but my ass was busy cleaning and taking care of shit. So I became physically exhausted and just blacked out. But yeah, that's why we're just finishing now because I don't want to stream tomorrow. Blame Miriam. Have you received some manner of good news, Miriam? Your Highness, nothing in particular, no. Why do you ask? Haven't you noticed? It seems you've been smiling more often lately. Well, perhaps my disposition has changed to a degree. Your kind words when last we spoke, my further interactions with the rest of our army, made me realize something. While I haven't consciously meant to do so, I've often hid who I truly am. Have you now? My entire life I've lacked confidence in my ability, a trait I most likely inherited from my mother. I've always feared what those around me may think, none more so than my father, of course. But rather than confront those fears, I chose to flee from them, feign the austerity I felt was necessary. But I no longer want to run, Your Highness. I wish to be true to the emotions I feel, no matter when or how I may feel them. I wish to do so because of you. Hence the smile from earlier. You were simply expressing the joy you've found in such a life. I'm so sick of this woman putting her issues of her insomnia on me. Like, I don't speak loudly. Yo estoy hablando alto. And then no matter what, now that she's back, woman refuses sleep. And it's like, I don't care. I genuinely don't fucking care. Fuck you mean she like me? I can sleep through anything. She can't. The slight breeze upsets her. That's why I'm just over it. I'm so fucking over it. Just wanted to charge my phone. And that's why streams are gonna die soon. Because after this, I'm just going content mode for a bit. Like, it was fun streaming all these, but I'm just like, I physically am losing my mind. I can't stream anymore. I don't have the patience for it. Because I will just shoot someone. Whatever. I don't care about her. She's pissed me off enough. And though I may struggle at times, I'm completely Your Highness, I'm certain it will only grow easier in the days and months to come. I look forward to seeing what other new expressions await me when it does. You do? But, to be frank with you, I hadn't thought my mood was quite so easy to read. It's not, actually. I believe I only noticed in the first place because of how often I find my gaze fixed upon you. Damn, Elaine. Your Highness, Is there a problem, Miriam? Not at all. Pray, make nothing of it. Do you not grasp how embarrassing this is? Be told my appearance is the object of your attention? Forgive me, I didn't intend to startle you. It's alright. On the contrary, I'm delighted to know you care so deeply for me. I fully plan to carry the joy for all to see. Hit me with a dream. It was only just a dream. Oh, Gallermere Monologos, that's good. Forgive me for saying so, Gallermere, but I've heard a few of our soldiers whispering your name as of late. They claim at times you oft-stern expression has begun to grow far more tranquil. I suppose that one, maybe a British thing. As it now, ever since you listened to Liberation's ranks, you've held yourself almost as taut as a readied bowstring. I wondered if perhaps it was your guilt concerning Terra to Linda found you so. It was, but that hasn't changed even now. Perhaps she is willing to forgive my failings, but I refuse to do the same. You will in time. Damn it, stomach, shut up. And you may not realize it now. There are those moments of leisure our soldiers spoke are the first step towards that forgiveness. You mean to imply I've lowered my guard? The shortcoming I must learn to contend with. I'm sorry? Nothing I do will ever make amends for the dangers I inflicted upon Terra to Linda. Yet I've allowed myself to grow complacent, disarmed by the warmth of our new allies. And I never would have realized it without your words of warning. Gallermere, that was not mine. Time for words has passed. Next we meet, I will have steeled myself against the temptations which fetter me so. Now, if you'll excuse me. There she goes, blind as ever to her own emotions. I don't have much right to criticize myself. Fair enough. And that's everything up here. Now we go back to Corneo. Can I ask you a favor, Fran? Anything, Your Highness. What can I help you with? Well, if it's alright with you, I wish to ride your griffin. You? That would be far too dangerous. Would it now? It's I expected such a deafening refusal. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but you lack the training for such a request. And I worry my griffin here would just throw you off if you tried. Yes. The fact of the matter is, I've dreamt of soaring through the sky ever since I was a child. I'd hoped that riding with you would at last allow me to do so. Yet it appears I was gravely mistaken. Hold on a minute, you were suggesting we go together? Of course. I could hardly presume myself capable of taming a beast of war alone. In that case, I think it'll be okay. Do you truly mean that? I do. You have to promise you'll hold tight to my waist. Now, if only Chris were here, he'd agree. wouldn't want you falling to your death on account of me, after all. That'll do just as you say, and thank you, Fran. What did you think, Your Highness? It was truly unlike anything I could have ever imagined. The best way possible, that is. I didn't expect the wind rushing across my face to be quite so different to how it does on the ground. I'm just glad you actually enjoyed it. How could I not? In any event, you should be going now. I'll tell your Griffin to say thank you as well. Granting an unknown passenger such a wonderful voyage. Yeah, I think I would have fainted if he held me any tighter. Alright, let's get at that. Now he's got a few. Let's do Liza's. We can bang out two this way. Oh, I have Magellan Hilda. No, I always wanted my sister to be just like yours. Smart, proper, a good dancer. I won't let you take Prim from me if that's what you're asking. Easy, easy. I'm just making small talk. Growing up, the only people Liza had for role models were fools like me and Oben. No wonder she's just as rude as crass as us. Maybe even more. Hell, I can't even give her a compliment without getting all spooked about it. I bet she's simply too shy to let you know how happy it makes her. Hope so, yeah. More than anything, though, I wish she'd have stayed as far away from this war as possible. I got Obi to blame for giving her that crossbow. My damn self for teaching her how to heal. That's how life goes in the desert. You don't have a weapon, you're as good as dead. Not that I regret showing her the ropes. It's just, I'll never forgive myself if she don't make it out of this alive. You consider telling her that? Sure have. I'll bet she'll get all weird about it when I do. How about you? Thought about telling Prim how you really feel? Better to do it now, you know. Or it's too late, I mean. I don't recall ever asking for advice. But I see your point. I swear. I'll protect Prim with my very life if I must. Oh, there's one over here. Magellan Liza. Okay, there it is. It looks like that's the last of the apologizing. Never could have done it without you, Liza. Thanks. If I'd let you keep embarrassing yourself alone. Sure, it took me back, though. I still remember taking you around to meet the other Scorpions years ago. We'd only just picked up that crossbow. Now look at you. Beating the whole damn gang while I'm barely even on speaking terms with them. Ow, what are you punching me in the arm for? Makes me think, you know, handle all that. You'll be plenty fine once I'm gone. Gone? You're saying you're not coming back with me once the war's over? Never claimed I was. I got plenty of work to do, tracking on everyone who left the gang while I was out of commission. I was thinking. You clearly haven't been thinking anything. You promised me you'd never leave again, remember? Slow down there, Liza. No. You know why I worked so hard keeping the Scorpions together? It was so you could still have a gang to come home to. No, I really did hate you for turning on us. Deep down, I always knew you'd be back. No matter what people said, I defended you. And now you're just gonna leave me again? Sorry, Liza. Guess I shouldn't have gone phrasing it like that. I'm not leaving for good, at least. I'm just gonna make my peace and come right back. What? That's what I've been thinking about. Then you handled the gang while I was gone. I never realized how much you cared about me. This isn't funny. I thought you were abandoning me, Magellan. Hey! That's what I get for worrying about you. I already said, you're not doing this alone, so don't even think about running off without me. That sister of mine sure is something. Couldn't ask for anything else. There's a lame Liza. Why did I trouble you again, Liza? Really got nothing better to do, huh? What would it be this time? I'm actually hoping to hear about you rather than the desert itself. Oh yeah? What good'll that'll be? I suppose none in particular. Is it not simply enough to simply wish to know you better? There's nothing to know. Besides, what would people think if they saw you talking to a random girl from the middle of nowhere? I appreciate the concern, Liza. I promise it's entirely unnecessary. I'm not saying that some damn concern. Fine, I'll tell you. It explains why you're so close with Obed and Magellan nowadays as well. Yep, got them to blame for my personality being what it is. Anyway, we good here? More than, I feel as though I've learned much about you today. This is for you. A gift I promised to bring you when last we spoke. Your ribbons. Do you think something like this would look good on me? I can't say, but I'm glad you find them cute at least. And thank you again for sharing those stories with me, Liza. What do you mean you can't say? Don't go walking off when I'm asking you a question. Is the Obed and Liza? I guess, or Elaine Liza? I guess so. All very close. Liza? You're actually wearing the ribbons I gave you. Oh, sure I am. I had to take my other ones off to clean them, so I'm glad to see them in your hair, even if only as a temporary replacement. But it comes as a surprise after hearing from Magellan you wouldn't be all too interested in them. Sad that, huh? In truth, I was pleased you even chose to accept the gift. So I'm all the more pleased to know how wonderful you look in them. Love how this man saw her wearing them and said, let me just zoom right on in there. Instead I'm sliding in. Thanks, Elaine. Magellan was right that I usually don't go for this kind of stuff. Better not go telling him about this, or Obed for that matter. I wouldn't dare. Good. Still, you're complimenting. Feels kind of nice, too. You say something like, yeah. Not a damn word. Anyway, what do you want to hear about? I feel like we're running out of stories to tell you. I didn't come in search of a story, Liza. I'm here because of you. But now that you mention it... Oh? Why does it end there? It's like a really random spot to end it. Alright, I'm actually just gonna speedrun this. I've never seen someone slip and fall all the way in before. Lamau. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. His wings cushioned the... Wait, is that how those work? Motherfucker slipped and he ate shit. At least I learned he ate shit. That's fun. Where's his rice? Just right there, okay. Oh, that's how you learned it? Interesting. Father Almighty. Rice? Is something the matter? Oh, speak of the devil. Got a question I want to ask you. It's like it's barely been days since I joined the Liberation. The second people find out I'm keeping an eye on you, they come running over to me. For what purpose exactly? Tell me how good a leader you are, or how thoughtful you are. There are a million different things. How good, of course. The whole damn army won't shut up about it. They trust you, kid. More than most people trust their own reflections. It's a nice thing to hear despite the inconvenience it seems to be causing you. The way they talked, I figured it was just a matter of time till you got all smug over it. You never let it go to your head. I guess what I'm wondering is, how? How do you stay so damn grounded when everyone keeps trying to lift you up? There's the only reason I'm even here. Only one reason I'm even here, to restore my home to its rightful rulers. As much as I might want it, no amount of praise will ever bring my mother back. I can't reclaim her nation, our nation. I seek to do the same not only for Korea, but all of Fabulous peoples. Any trust I've gained in its sole drive for truth, ultimately for that purpose and that alone. All these years been looking for a place me and my men can call home. Yet here you are, winning that home for the whole damn continent. It's funny how I came into this trying to see if you even deserve to be king. I'm actually looking forward to the day you finally are. Perhaps you consider simply trusting me rather than always holding that spear at my back. I think I'll do a bit of both if you don't mind. Oh, and keep it up, Commander. Fair enough. Hilda and Morard. Morard, what are you doing outside of camp? Merely reminiscing on our last battle, but hazard to say we never would have won without you and your wyvern leading the offensive. A bold claim, but you performed rather admirably yourself. Though you don't seem especially pleased about it. Something bothering you? No, not about the battle at least. Unifi. We've lived together for years now, and she's practically a sister to me at this point. Recently, it's felt like she's wanted nothing to do with me. Nay, I warned her to watch where she was walking. She simply turned her back and continued on. It sounds to me as though she's going through a rebellious phase. Prim had one of her own not too long ago. I didn't respond well to it, though, and said some things I very much regretted later on. My advice is this: trust in Unifi and give her space to grow into the woman she wants to be. It may not be easy, I'm more than certain you're capable of it. That's truly what she needs, and that's what I'll do. And besides, by all accounts, we still have some growing of our own to do before this war comes to a close. Point well made. Thank you, Hilda. Or... Alright, nothing nearby. We have a few... What do you have? Let's do his with Leia. What's up there? Leia! Is everything alright, my prince? It is now, yes. You could look from afar, you were standing here crying. It seems the light of the moon was playing tricks on me. I'm fine, yes. Though at times after everyone else has gone to sleep, I find myself succumbing to a sudden rush of loneliness. A sensation which can only be swept away by the gentle evening breeze. I felt the same myself ever since I was but a boy. The silence of night tends to invite all manner of merciless thoughts. Back on Palavia, I often solved it through the walks by the shore, staring out at the endless expanse of black ocean. It frightened Joseph to no end to wake up in the middle of the night and find me missing. Something similar happened to me once. Having slipped out of bed to roam Sol Draga's dark castle halls, I came across King Hugo doing just the same. I feared the worst, of course. Rather than scold me, he simply ushered me back to my room and began to sing. That was the first lullaby I ever heard, a warmth I had never before experienced. In that moment, I couldn't help but wonder what it felt like to have parents of my own. Lovely memory indeed. I'm not certain I bear the aptitude for this song that King Hugo did, but if you'd like, I would be glad to stay at your side until the tide of sleep eventually rolls in. You're not be getting rest yourself, my prince. Worry not, Leia. I'm wide awake, having just come from a war council. I'd love to keep you company for a while, assuming you don't mind. Perhaps you could tell me more of King Hugo while I do. I would very much like that. And thank you for always treating me with such ample kindness. Now, when I was just a girl of only 7 or 8... Alright. Let's do Gilbert, actually. I can get 2 here, perfect. Almond Miriam. Okay. Ornaments sharpened, food prepared, clothing examined, pillows fluffed. Yes, that should be everything. Ah, Lady Miriam, was it? Quite so. Pray forgive the interruption. Couldn't help but be captivated by the fervor with which you approach your work. If you'll allow me the question, do you ever stop to rest or grant yourself a moment's leisure?
Of course, what manner of attendant would I be if I neglected my own well-being? As for the leisure, I have recently begun research on how I might brew the perfect cup of tea. A labor which Lady Melisandre has benefited quite greatly from, I'd add.
Is that not merely another form of work?
But I also enjoy fishing as well. With great pleasure indeed in snaring Lady Melisandre's favorite varieties.
That seems to be yet more work.
Yes. Perhaps the only reason I enjoy such hobbies, all is a prospective benefit to my lady. I suppose I've been fated to be a servant's life since the day I was born.
I can't claim much different, to be frank. Everything I am is dedicated to Princess Virginia and her livelihood. It would seem I've still much to learn in the ways of devotion. I shall take this exchange to heart, Sir Colm.
It is a rare sight to witness one inspired by my duty rather than repulsed by it. Yet I accept your words with pride.
In any case, apologies for the interruption. Clearly much left to do.
Not at all. The tasks for the day are already complete.
How do you plan to occupy yourself?
Well, I suppose my lady's tent could use some tidying up. I should begin thinking about tomorrow's dinner.
I feel like an attendant's work is never truly complete. Okay.
Gilbert finally can hear. Ooh. Seen it.
A resplendent valley this is. I see now why Drakenhole is often said to be the birthplace of dragonkind. Indeed, marvels such as these are the grandest treasure our kingdom has to offer. There's nothing at all like the scenery you might see at home in Cornea. Have you heard the saying, Elaine? This nation exists in Cornea's shadow. Can't say I have, no. Perhaps Joseph never saw fit to mention it. Centuries past, our kingdom was embroiled a war of succession between two siblings, brother against brother, blood against blood. He who lost was banished to the wilderness, with disgrace to start life anew. So he did. It was then he formed a nation of his own, a nation we now know as Drakenhold. I never knew of such history, Gilbert. It's forbidden in the Cornian text. Drakenhold is not a wealthy place, nor is its barren soil suitable for crops or cattle. No matter how hard we toil, it shall never prosper as Cornea does. But for all its flaws, the people of Drakenhold will always cling fast to the only home they have ever known. And the fire which burns within their breast is a flame of rebellion against the comfortable lives our neighbors are blessed with. Once, when I was but a child, we welcomed an envoy from Cornea into Sol Draga's walls. My father prepared for them the finest feast imaginable, filled with delicacies from every corner of the kingdom. As they sat themselves at our banquet table, the only look which crossed their faces was one of disgust. As an image sadly burned into my memory, all the while my father could nary say a word in his defense. And seeing the meal had scarcely been touched, he later bestowed it upon the castle's many servants. I had never seen them eat quite so merrily before. From that day forth, I struggle to trust anyone who hails from Cornian shores. Gilbert. Well, I meant you, that is. Your kingdom is a proud one, blessed by bounties beyond my greatest imagination. Yet such inequity can breed hatred, a truth often unnoticed by those more fortunate. Drakenhold is not the only land which suffers, Elaine. Astorius is covered in heavy snow the entire year round. The soil of Albion is lie infertile with salt. Cornea alone has been endowed with good, well, and Elheim. But ask you remember these words. Heavy weigh the burdens of this long-standing imbalance, on no head more than the King of Cornea himself. Hold true to your ideals, Elaine. Never lose sight of the person you've become, for he is a friend I admire quite dearly. I will not fail you, Gilbert, nor shall let the crown change who I am. No. I shall ever strive to be a man you can admire now for the rest of my days.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on.
So if what Gilbert said is true... Does that mean Virginia's cousin fucking no matter what because she's technically blood related to Gilbert in some regard? Huh. Huh.
Oh, Stardust, but you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
If I may, Gloucester, I hear that during your time as Prince Ludwig's retainer, you also saw the well-being of Dragonhold's desert. The distance between Soldrag and the southern reaches of the nation are great indeed. Why would you agree to such duties?
When I was still but a child, young to even remember in truth, my parents were rescued while stranded in the desert. As such, I've always felt an indelible debt to the kind people of the sands, a debt which only grew when my sister married a man from the He had accompanied Prince Ludwig on a survey of its dunes, assuming the role of his attendant amidst the scorching heat. It was then that she met a handsome young man in one of the desert's many towns. They grew close rather quickly, of course, and were betrothed not long after. The day of their wedding brought greater sorrow than joy. The hall was filled with naught but hateful whispers of the man's low-born desert ancestry. Rather than worry for themselves, my sister and fiancé began to fear into the world which they would soon bring children. I knew in that moment something had to change. This nation must become a land where all lives are celebrated, not merely those lucky enough to be born to a noble house. Only then will my nieces and nephews know true peace, without the pain of prejudice heavy on them.
Admirable dream, Gloucester.
Once which I had begun to realize, in fact, until my mind was so cruelly stolen from me.
I think that's fine. Maybe it's one. No, it's one push. Now, all I seek is to bring an end to this war as quickly as possible. And once we have, I can resume my work to remake Dragonhold in earnest. Help me, my prince, and together we shall bring a brighter future for this land, all its people. My blade is ever yours, Gloucester. That's actually an interesting backstory for him. Yeah, coming down to the wire. Ooh, him and Gamel. Interesting. I knew something was wrong when you stopped reporting back. I messed up, Gamel. Bad. Well, don't worry, that's why I'm here to take over for you.
What about your own responsibilities?
What about him? None of that stuff's gonna matter if you end up getting yourself caught, you know?
Guess not, yeah. Thanks again for doing this for me.
We've seen Gamel anywhere, Clive. Right here, boss. How far are the wounded? Sitting nice and safe at a nearby fort. Took a lot of work getting them there, but I think they're all gonna be just fine. Got word for you from Travis, too. It says the Noyers ran out of supplies, and fast at that. We need simply await the retreat, rather than to risk our already weary soldiers in further battle. Should be off to alert Travis to the plan as well. Hey, just keep doing your thing from here. I'll let him know what's what. Very much appreciated.
Sorry about earlier, Elaine. Must have caused some real problems for Gamel back there.
What do you mean?
Well, I got hurt pretty bad while I was out on my scouting mission. I hid in an abandoned house. Waited for the whole thing to blow over. At till Gamble showed up and took over for me. What, he didn't tell you?
I hear you did Travis quite the favor, Gamble. Found out about that, did you? What do you expect? The guy could barely move a muscle. Only fair I went in his place. Guess I should have told you before I did, though, huh? Instead, I took things into my own damn hands. Go on, then. I'll stomach whatever punishment you wanted to shout. It's not why I've come, Gamble. In fact, I wish to commend you for your sound judgment. Had you delayed for even a moment, in order to halt our advance would have come too late, magnifying our fatigue even further. But look who's gone all soft on me. I won't deny that I have, but this incident only proves what I already believed to be true. You are a fine member of this army, Gamble. Trustworthy friend. Yeah, whatever.
Baka.
Okay. Sure, let's do Dino.
Oh wow, there's a ton here.
But Morard and Ramona. I must admit, Morard, after your memories returned, I feared you would venture off on your own, far beyond anywhere we could reach. I'm relieved to see my worries were unfounded.
That's actually exactly what I was planning. I thought an old soldier like me didn't have the right to stay here. When the moment finally came, I couldn't follow through. It's been years now since you brought me and Unify into your home. The three of us started living as a family. Even as Zenoira's cold dominion pushed further and further into our lands, the warmth of our bond never faded. I will treasure the days of Unify dragging me outside to have snowball fights with her, or you humming proudly as you embroidered my armor with decorations more fitting for a young boy than a grown man. All that time, those memories of you, some of the best I've ever had. No matter how much I wanted to cast that life aside, I could never bring myself to do it.
The good thing, too. Unify and I would have been furious had you abandoned us without so much as a single word. And I wonder, is there not another family waiting for you? A human family.
Not anymore, there's not. My parents passed when I was a child. I think that explains the comfort I felt by life here in Pastorius. He's an orphan.
Forgive me for saying so, but I find it to be somewhat of a relief. I thought before about the possibility of you leaving us, Morard, and every time it ends with me in tears, struggling to bear such a powerful emotion.
But you don't have to worry. You and Unify are the greatest family I could ever ask for.
These three right here. Ina, Pram. What are you doing out here, Dinah? Back inside where it's warm. Things were different when I was a kid, you know. Pastorius was a country of Thestrals and no one else. Sorry? But every so often, we get human merchants coming in from the rest of heaven to sell their wares. For us kids, it was the most exciting thing you could ever imagine. I suppose all children love the same things, no matter where they're from. One day I bumped into one of them all by himself. Nice guy with a huge smile. He even gave me a necklace, as long as I agreed to tell my friends about his store. So I did just that. Showed it off to anyone I could find, always repeating exactly what he told me. If anyone else wanted one from the cells, all they had to do was stop by a ship after sundown. Of course, I didn't realize this at the time. That was the last I'd ever see of him. What? Sometimes I think no matter what fights us special will get into, there are some lines we just won't cross. Abducting kids, for example. Humans do whatever it takes to indulge their own greed. Terrifying beyond belief. Sorry you had to go through that, Dinah. Some might say I'm naive for thinking so, but I still have faith in the light of humanity. I wouldn't be much of a cleric if I believed otherwise. But at times, I feel that same fear myself. I'm face to face with the darkness in our hearts. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag down the mood. I thought you're one of the good ones. Same with Elaine and the rest of the gang. Oh yeah, it might take some time, but I am trying to move on. Promise. Just like, oh. Elaine, Dinah? Wait, Dinah, you should really head in and get some rest. Always quick to offer your opinions, aren't you? Forgive me, I didn't mean to impose. Don't worry, it's nothing worth apologizing over. It's only natural a commander cares about what his soldiers are getting up to. That's all you see me as, right? A soldier? Of course not, Dinah. Far more to me than just that. Put your voice down, will you? You're gonna wake up the whole camp if you keep shouting like that. Indeed, I shouldn't have spoken to you in such a manner. Maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh on you. I really do care too much. Who knows when that'll end up killing you, Elaine? Just like it almost did before. Speak true, and yet, I'm glad to have both of you safe, despite the somewhat severe pain I endured in doing so. It's not worth dying over. There are a lot of people out there who couldn't stand to see you get hurt. Including me. Don't forget to look after yourself, yeah? I won't. But I can't promise the same if someone I care about is in danger. Someone like you. You should get back to camp, Elaine. I'll be there soon enough, so don't go worrying about me while I'm gone. As you wish. Good night, Dino. Can't you just hear what I'm telling you, damn it? It's like, I'm not a furry, I'm not a furry, I'm not a furry. Unify and Ramona. You should have seen Ramona. I've never heard Morad so excited before. Much I love your stories, Unify. I really must begin preparing for dinner. Right, I almost forgot. There's so much I want to tell you about. I know, why don't help you get ready for dinner, and I can talk to you while we work? Typo again. It's a wonderful idea. Even as a child, you sought me out every evening to speak of the adventures you had gotten into that day. And whenever you'd been unable to do so, I missed it rather dearly. Really? Really? Don't forget, we're supposed to be preparing dinner here. Just reminiscing on the past. Got it, Mom. Oops. Oh, Unify. Sorry, that kinda just slipped out. And why are you apologizing? 'Cause you're not really my mom. Ah. I didn't realize that was how you felt. True that I'm not your mother by blood, yes. As the woman who raised you as her own daughter. Those words hurt me more than you could ever know. That's not how I meant it, Ramona. I know it's not. But in all honesty, it made me so happy to hear you call me your mother. Even if it just slipped out by mistake. I believe I owe you an apology, Unify. I should have thought about how you felt instead of only focusing on myself. No, I didn't do anything wrong. I really do think of you as my mom, Ramona. And I'm glad to know you feel the same. I couldn't think any different if I wanted to. You're welcome to call me whatever you wish, my daughter. Thanks, Mom. Aw, that's cute. And they have another one. Right over here. Also, Elaine and Morad. You rebelled against Sonora in hopes of rescuing the king's daughter, and in doing so lost your memories as well as your body.
As far as I can remember, yes. I expect I'm the only human in all of Feather to have ever experienced such a thing.
And here you stand, undeterred in your ambition to help those in need, both within Bastorius' borders and beyond them. I have to imagine you've always borne this clarity of purpose even as human.
Purpose, huh? Not sure that had anything to do with it. Learning as a Noira was a spur-of-the-moment decision, urged by passing emotion and nothing more. Once I remembered what happened, once I knew who I really was, I kept it from the very people I'd come to think as family. Don't talk to me about purpose, Elaine. The only constant in my life is betrayal and deception.
Even should that be the case, I'm certain you made the right decision. You others would do what you did for the daughter of a king you were meant to slay. A staggering feat of bravery, Morad. I'm not convince yourself otherwise.
There was something else I remember just as you said that. As my consciousness faded, after I had turned on Zenoira, I thought my end had finally come. In that moment, it wasn't a fear of death that gripped my heart. Pride. Thank you for the reminder of that, Elaine. And you're right, you know. Maybe everything really has turned out for the best.
I'm sure it has, Morad. Okay, not bad. Elaine's last one is with Humorous. That's a big achievement. Hello there, Humorous. My prince. Be calm, I beg you. I've only come to give you this. It's a rare Cornian flower, as far as I can tell. I thought perhaps it might be a variety you've never encountered before. This is a Corvenia. It only grows in the deepest forest. It wilts just 7 days after it first blooms. As beautiful a life as it is fleeting. You know it then. Dude, I've never actually seen one in person before. Delicate white petals are simply breathtaking. Why have you given this to me? Because you like flowers, of course. That's not what I mean. How you speak of my intention. I thought I might convince you to drop your guard around me, even if only slightly. Does looking at it not make you feel more at ease? The more we speak, the more I realize how ungrateful I've been toward you. You and Scarlet have shown me nothing but compassion, but I've continued to let myself be tormented by my past. I even fled at the very sight of you. That wasn't very nice, no. I hope you can forgive me for what I've done. No need for that, Humorous. At least, as long as you don't start avoiding me again. Wouldn't even consider it. Thank you for the flower, Elaine. I love it. Alright, straightforward. And Elaine is done. Elaine has no more rapports. Overall, not bad. Heard you had to another fight, Keitra. And with more mercenaries, no less. I was hoping you wouldn't find out about that. What about your promise? You said you'd be careful with your words. You know what those mercenaries are calling you now? A rabid liberation dog. Well, if they weren't talking about me behind my back, it's not an excuse, and you know it. You know how much trouble you've already caused the Knights of the Rose? Most of the other orders want nothing to do with us now, likely in fear of what your hammer might do to them. Who cares? All this etiquette stuff's never been my thing, and never will be. Same goes for the princess, you know. This isn't about etiquette, Keitra. You just can't keep lashing out at even the slightest provocation. Say you make enemies with the wrong person and push them to do something drastic. I even try and ambush you. What then? Isn't it obvious? I'd just smack him in it next week. And there's your problem right there. Violence isn't always the answer. If you'd only learned that, maybe the rest of our army wouldn't turn and walk the other way when they see you coming. Do they really do that? Now it's time we start working on that self-restraint of yours. How are we gonna do that? It's simple enough. Take a look at these. I had the mercenaries in our army write down all of their grievances with you. It only came out to 500 pages. You've gotta be kidding me. What we're going to do is, I'll read out each complaint one by one. You just have to stand there and figure out how to manage your emotions while I do. Oh, hold on, Fran. I never agreed to this. What surprises await us, I wonder? Don't you dare. The first belongs to one of our archers, who's chosen to keep themselves anonymous. Teacher never helped sharpen the weapons, so we always have to do it instead. Next is from a soldier who spends most of their time on cooking duty. Isn't anonymous, but I think you can guess who that is. It'd be wonderful if Keitra could please stop eating 3 people's worth of food in one sitting. Patience, Keitra, we're only just getting started. Now, the next is from an unnamed warrior who... Alright, I get it already! Wow. Keitra's a menace. Get these Jerome ones out of the way. Where is he? This is actually all the way over there. How do I get there again? Okay, Nova. Yeah, I got something like the back of my throat. Give me a second. My name's Jeff. Alright, anyways. Are you playing Rivals now, Nova? Jerome, what are you doing out here at this hour? Lady Hilda. I, was simply hoping you enjoyed it. coastal air with my trusted steed here. As was I, actually. Figured my wyvern could use a chance to stretch his wings for a moment. In that case, I shall leave you to it. Farewell, my lady. It seems our friends want to introduce themselves. Not often my wyvern acts this way with other animals, you know. And my steed tends to be more of a solitary creature, especially around such a fearsome playfellow. It's strange, but I didn't know any better. I guess they've been acquainted for years. Rather perplexing state of affairs, yes. Now then, we must really be going. Hold a moment. What is it? Do you mind if I fed your horse an apple first? Oh, is that all? Of course, I'll have you know that apples are his favorite food. Seems like he enjoyed that. By the way, Jerome, is there a reason you've been so on edge all evening? Forgive me, my lady, I confess, I often find myself burdened by a rather irrational fear of wyverns. I'm constantly worried one will snap my hand off with its powerful jaws. In that case, now is as good as time to any when there's nothing to be afraid of. Here, try giving him a few of these berries. Are you certain he won't think to feast upon poor helpless Jerome instead? I promise. Very well then. I hope you enjoy, Sir Wyvern. He appears to be quite pleased with that. Thank you, my lady, for a most awe-inspiring opportunity. If anything, I should be thanking you. This little excursion was just the break my wyvern needed to take his mind off the pressures of war. I'm glad to have been of assistance. Perhaps now I won't cower in fear when I encounter an enemy rider of your ilk. I'll believe that when I see it. I mean, the event's not going to be for a while, Nova, but yes, I have to pull for Pepe, and I'm sad. Limited banners. It's quite a few left. Eitra and Morden only have each other. I gotta do the Nina and Bryce chain, that's right. At least there's two here. Monica and Morard. You ever heard of asking before you touch someone's mane, Monica? My apologies, Morard. I scarcely even realized I was doing it. Not sure I see how that's not sure I see how that's possible. It's really that your fur reminds me of a house cat we used to keep in our manor. This war must be taking some toll on you. Mistaking a lion like me for a simple kid. Indeed it is. Ever since I joined the Liberation, I felt as though life has been nothing more than one battle after the next. In truth, I often find myself wishing my old cat were here to jump into my lap, ease my troubled heart. In any case, I should be going now.
What is it? Might not be the nimble little house cat you're used to. Touching my mane can bring you the same comfort, and you're welcome to do so whenever you want.
You would truly grant me such an honor?
As long as you remember to ask first.
Then, might I pet your mane for a moment, Morard?
Right ahead. Just hope it helps you relax a bit. That's a cute one.
You're running on GG? Oof.
Yeah, I've got hella gold saved.
The real gold?
Laptop. Top 6. Give it to me. Hey there, Nina. You been doing okay?
Captain!
Easy there. I'm just a regular soldier, same as you.
Not to me, you aren't.
Suit yourself. Life sure is a funny thing, huh? One day I'm tossing you out the rats, and the next I'm out the pack myself. Now here we are both flying the Liberation.
An honor to stand beside you once more. Are the others doing alright?
More or less, I'm sure. Can't be as easy losing everything they thought they lived for. It's not much tougher than a cornered rat. They'll survive. While the snow didn't break their spirits, nothing will.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Oops, almost forgot. Brought you something.
What is it?
Rock Rat Classic, straight from Ben's recipe. The Rat Witch. Oh, but don't get your hopes up too high. Nothing special. Some meat and eggs shoved between two halves of it. That sounds fire, though.
I've never heard of this before.
Guess never got the chance to make you one. Now go on, eat. Good, I promise.
Hold a moment. You want me to eat it? Here? My hands?
Yes, with your damn hands. I know you're more of a knife and fork girl, but sometimes you just gotta sink your teeth into a good sandwich. Trust me, it won't bite.
Right, of course. It does nothing, I suppose. Huh? It's incredible. Oozing yolk, the tender meat. Oh, they just gave her a BLT. Or they gave her a bacon, egg, and cheese. Minus the cheese, probably.
Told you, didn't I? Nothing fancy. There's no beating that rustic flavor. Because Ven always was the one. Ven always was the only one of us who could actually cook. That was real nice about sharing these recipes.
I have to compliment him next time I see him.
Slow down there, kid. You're gonna choke if you keep talking with you. Oh, that's what you
I can't breathe.
You started choking. I've got you in just one push. So much for elegant.
Somehow. Like, the fuck's a sandwich? Nearly chokes to death. Literally, what is a sandwich? Dies. Let's squirm and come with me, Brad. Ah! Unhand her this instant. Ugh. Thank you for saving me. Right, but I'm not Nino.
I could have sworn I saw someone snatching that girl. Looks like you went and handled him before I could even lift my spear.
When I was still but a child, my father took Millie, I forget her name, out into the woods on a hunting trip. We ended up separated from him along the way. Ran afoul of a bandit who thought to make hostages of us. The blackguard would have succeeded too, if not for a valiant knight who rode up and fought him off.
Glad he did, you know.
It was then I decided I would become a knight myself. Millie and I went off and pretended using tree branches for swords and pot lids for shields. Even our mother joined us, playing the part as the damsel in distress. She was always there to watch us, ending our endless scrapes whenever we got hurt. She passed not long after, and my father remarried. Of course, Millie, always the more adaptable of us, we grew close to our new stepmother. So, don't mistake me. A woman is nothing but a kind soul who tries her hardest. Yet, no amount of kindness could ever replace our mother.
That's why you ran. Had yourself thrown in with the rock rats.
More or less, yes. In any case, I think that's quite enough for now. We should return to camp and make ready for our next battle.
Suppose we should. Interesting.
Okay, really random how they come back to Cornea just to come back up here. I've been wondering, Captain, where'd you come up with the name Rock Rats?
Makes sense you'd never have heard. An old saying, linked to life with all the tenacity of a wounded rat. Sounds just like us, right?
Almost uncannily so.
Well, I've got a story to back it up. A long time ago, there was this family over in Drakenholt. Oh, backstory flashback. Mother, a son, and a dad who worked himself to the bone to keep them all fed. It was a modest life. They were happy. One day, a noble in town got his house picked clean by thieves. The dad of the family was the only suspect. He ended up getting sent to the gallows and fleeced of his hard-earned gold. His wife, racked with grief with her lost love, tried to end it all. Kill herself and her son too. The kid made it out. Without a family left to speak of, his only choice was turning to a life of banditry. Each day hurt bad. Anything it took to survive. He went from town to town, clung to life with the tenacity of, well, you know. Never could get over his hatred for nobility, though.
Captain.
Everywhere he went, it was always the same thing. Strong stealing from the weak. Greed, plain and simple. Didn't want to be taken advantage of, had to get stronger. to. That's why I started the Rock Rats. Give outcasts like me a place they could call home. As for the name, I already said. Not a storehouse in Feather safe from the persistence of a rat. It's a fitting moniker for a band of thieves who ply the same trade.
Captain, you should know.
I already do. You're nobility. Daughter of a Cornian lord.
But...
Sorry, Nina. We've known since the day you first asked to enlist. It was obvious, really.
Then why did you permit me to join? I thought you hated nobles like me.
Not ones who fight for the same reason I do. We're both out here trying to protect those who can't lift a sword for themselves. That's good enough for me. Anyway, didn't mean to give you my whole life story there. Now come on. Last I checked, you're on cooking duty tonight.
Yes, Captain.
Damn. Had it fucking rough.
Dad was falsely accused, gets killed, mother is overwhelmed with grief, is like, fuck it. But the kid survives the attempt.
Yeesh.
Virginia Leia is always so willing to do anything I ask of her. I wonder if there's a limit to how far she'll go. Perhaps I'll put that to a little test. Oh, Leia, I had a sudden craving for fish, and I was hoping I might catch and cook one for myself. Would you care to join me? Rather, your ladyship, as long as we stay within relative proximity to the fort. And come, we have a Cornian trout to hook. If you don't mind, Leia, I was thinking we might head into the mountains to ensnare a local boar next. Once we return with our quarry, we can roast it for a nice hearty meal. As you wish. Summon one of our hunters at once and prepare our packs for a productive journey. Thank you. Look forward to it. Tell me something, Leia. Why do you not flinch in the face of my exorbitant demands? I'm not certain what you mean. I've grown quite accustomed to your whims over the years. Today's requests are no different. Are you saying that I'm always this unreasonable? Me and my princess, serving as your attendant, is already far more beyond my duty to the Drakenhold throne. In light of that truth, nothing you ask could be too excessive. Fair point, I suppose. And I admit, there have been some occasions where I felt you overstepped the welcome. Oh yeah? All the same, I've witnessed firsthand how truly fearless you can be as well. The trait that has granted me more courage than you might think. And one which makes her proud to serve at your side, my princess. That's how you feel, is it? In that case, I've got plenty more requests. Where that came from, and I forgot S there. And no one else I'd rather turn to than you, Leia. Thank you, your ladyship. Though, you would try to keep them within reason, would you? Like, how far can I milk this? This is Morden and Keith campaign starting.
Funny fine statue they've got here.
Morden? I think you'd be into this kind of stuff.
Not really. Not have much eye for art or aesthetics. I was just admiring the quality of the stone is all.
Huh. Same as any other statue to me.
Figured it would, yeah. The only reason it's held up this well is because of the material it was made out of.
You can tell that just from looking at it?
Yep. Be a stonemason myself, you know. One good glance, you start noticing little differences. Texture, the color, that kind of thing. At least once the paint's all worn off like this.
Uh-huh. So what kind of stone do they use for this?
Chalcedony, as far as I can tell. And some of that stuff over in Albion it'll last centuries, so they say. It's been tough carving all up detailed like this.
I guess there's more to the craft than I realized. Now I've gotta wonder, what about my old hammer?
That would have been quartzite if I remember right. A little on the softer side and pretty easy to work with too. I've seen all sorts of buildings and everyday tools.
I don't know a lot about this stuff, Morty. Especially for an old drunk.
We have to put it like that. Hey. Gilbert Leia, okay.
Your Majesty! I didn't like you to be so agitated, Leia. What is it? I finished reading the literature you compiled for me. In truth, Each volume was even more marvelous than the last. I've never heard such peculiar anecdotes regarding three-headed beasts before. I have never seen you quite so relaxed, Leia. Oh? Forgive me, Your Majesty. It seems as though I've forgotten my station. Please, you needn't apologize. I actually prefer it that way. For this very reason, in fact, I offered you those books in the first place. For as long as I can remember, the only expression which crossed your face, that of austere formality. And while I'll not discount your devotion to the throne, no amount of devotion will fill your heart as happiness can. Your Majesty. Furthermore, what hope have I of bringing joy to my people? I can't do the same for the woman who stands beside me. Something the matter? Wish I could say there wasn't. I can't overlook my earlier loss of composure. Even if I were the only souls here to witness it, the fact still remains. I betrayed our standings and disrespected you all the while. Enough, Leia. Your joy is the one and same of my own. There is nothing disrespectful about a simple smile. Thank you, Your Majesty. You may not always show it, but there is no greater pleasure in life than standing in your service. And there is no greater smile than yours.
Damn, he'd risen up his attendant and his future wife's attendant in his future. Wait, let me beat your ass. Free money. Bitch. Do I need it? No, but...
Aramis and Gloucester.
I heard you needed me, Sir Aramis. How would you have me serve?
Well, I was actually thinking we could go for a meal together.
Sorry?
Blaine mentioned there being a fine tavern in that town to the north of here. I'd be honored to have you join me if you're interested, of course.
It would be my humblest pleasure.
An exquisite meal as promised. I'm simply glad we had the chance to enjoy it together. Now then, to camp.
Is that all you asked me here for?
It is indeed.
A meal, Sir Aramis. Surely you must have something else you'd have me do.
A moment's rest is all I wanted. Do not enjoy yourself.
It's not it at all. I expected something more, I suppose.
A reconnaissance mission, or suggestions on how to improve in battle. What need is there for such grandeur amongst peers?
You would truly count me as such?
I would. To be frank, I would burden you with orders no longer. I've discarded my name, buried my legacy. In my eyes, you are not but equals. And yet I knew simply hearing the words would upset you to no end. Hence, you to join me for this meal instead. Not as lord and retainer, but old friends. For what it's worth, I quite enjoyed myself. I do hope we can do it again sometime.
Great Prince Ludwig turned simple sellsword. Many years I've served him, I've never seen a smile play so sincerely across his face. Puzzling thing. Perhaps discarding his name wasn't the mistake I thought it to be. Ludwig stayed in the corner in earshot to hear Gloucester's muttering. Jerome and Goval has to be fun. This has to be hilarious.
Got a problem, old man? Ah, Sir Goval. I don't know what you mean.
I mean our last battle.
You kept standing back and rushing the enemy. That horse of yours just for show or what? You should be up at the front with me, sitting around while everyone else does all the work. Perhaps. I thought it prudent to formulate a strategy first, rather than charge with reckless abandon.
I guess you got a point there. It doesn't change the fact that you're too damn careful.
You got some speed too.
Real shame we never see you use it.
I suppose I do err on the side of caution, yes. As you stated, that does occasionally cause me to miss opportunities to strike.
Now you're getting it.
You and me, clawing at Denoira's throat before they know what hit him. However, there's no danger greater than a careless offensive, such as the heedless aggression you showed in our most recent battle.
This might have gotten a little carried away.
I think this could be the ideal moment to address both our shortcomings. Flames of war next lap at our feet, so stand beside you leading the charge.
Now you're talking.
Don't worry. I won't move a muscle till you give the word. That's what partners do, right? Enough. This one. Oh, they're within the city. Poke, poke. Wow, your belly is so big.
Hey, that tickles.
It's time to...
Ooh, who is she?
Aw, man. You play with us again, Uncle Morden.
Like you even have to ask. I'll be back before you know it.
Poke, poke.
What do you think you're doing?
Just give this old wine barrel a little nudge.
Got some nerve, girl.
Hey, why are you so big anyway? Probably because of the drinking, right?
None of your damn business.
That's not, huh? Too much booze will make you sick and, you know.
Yeah, preach all you want. I'm not giving it up.
I'm not telling you to. Just maybe think about cutting back. I mean, imagine how those kids will feel after Uncle Morden drinks himself to an early grave. Anyway, take care of yourself, okay?
Because I wouldn't mind easing up for them.
Aww. The fact that Keitra literally just went, poke, poke, it's like, you are not a child.
He's like, the fuck you on about? He's like, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass if you do that again.
And there. Should do it.
What are you up to, bro?
Oh, just help the town out with a little favor. You needed a hand fixing the bridge, so...
You did it yourself instead of coming to me? Let's see here. No, it was actually some pretty fine work.
Guess I don't need your help after all, huh? One day back when I was a kid, I got asked to fix a door for one of my Why you? Why would they ask a kid to do that? I still remember how good it felt finishing the job, and getting complimented for it, of course. I kept chasing that feeling, learned as much as I could, and helped fixing things whenever I had the chance.
Makes sense to me.
Sure, nothing quite like breaking a couple enemy bones in battle. Working on this bridge helped me remind me just how much I like building stuff too.
Turns out we're more similar than I thought.
Huh?
Works good, Keitra. You're just someone who's just getting started. Good isn't gonna cut it when you got people crossing this bridge every damn day. Put a couple pointers though. I'd be glad to teach you a thing or two you could improve on.
Really mean that? I was thinking I could use another pair of eyes on this thing. But I'm sure it'll be perfect by the time you're done showing me the ropes.
Good to see you're excited about it. Now look here. If you want a stronger foundation, all you gotta do is... Go.
We're definitely nearing the end. Ooh, Prim and Hilda. Hilda? I've been asked to do a little shopping in the city, and I was wondering if you'd like to join me.
I'd be glad to as long as it doesn't take all day.
Come, let's be off. Ah, that store over there is the most wonderful galettes if you're feeling hungry at all. I am, but we're not here for lunch. We're gonna bring some back to camp for later. Sure we can't stop for just a moment? I've been wanting to take you here ever since I first tried the place myself. We haven't even set foot in the market yet, let alone purchase the things we need. Come on, there'll be plenty of time for that later. Hey, quit pulling! Look at this hairpin, Hilda. Perfect for you, don't you think? Enough, Grim. Others will think we're missing if we keep making childish detours like this. Okay, I already told them we'd be back late. Follow me to that store over there. I'm sure you'll love it. Well, that should be everything they asked for.
Only hadn't taken hours to get it all.
Oh, some journey for one simple errand. They must have gotten a little carried away there, sorry. I guess I was just excited to be spending time with you again. Grim, but I suppose it can't last forever. Let's get back to camp, Hilda.
Wait. I want to do this again sometime.
On our own. I mean, not for someone else. And when we do, we'll pick out a new hairpin for you instead. You really mean that? Oh, I can't wait. Oh, bless you. Ooh, yeah, coming down to the wire. 2, 3. I think that's it. What the fuck? Who wants to smoke? Bitch. Where is it? Up here. Interesting. There you are, Linolegos. Is there aught I can help you with, Tedos? Merely something I wish for you to know. Concerns our time together as children. Go on then. Amidst all those hours we spent roaming the city, enjoying our time together until the sun made its nest neath the horizon, I often thought of you almost as a brother of my own. Even as a child, I knew what would happen if you ever learned I was our nation's put in us. No longer would I be able to treat you as the second sibling I never had. Thus, I withheld the truth rather than bear its consequences. Act most selfish of me. At us. Even now I yearn for the childish energy we've long since lost. I may now stand a member of my personal guard, so desperately wish you could be my brother instead. Granted, such thoughts are hardly appropriate given our social distinction. But I ask that you indulge them all the same one final time. Please, Analogos, let us relive our youth and speak of this again. I'm proud of you, Etelindo. Everything you are and everything you've become these past 10 years. I'd like you to know that our time together was just as important to me as it was to you. A memory I'll treasure greater than any other, as long as I'll walk this sacred earth. Thank you, brother. Oh damn, he didn't say like, nah, we're just use normally. Yeah, there's only 2 left. And they're right here. Look at us, sharing drinks like a couple of old pals.
Can't say I ever expected it. One like you. This is water I have, not alcohol.
Never met a guy who doesn't like his liquor. Don't worry, I won't push it. By the way, Bertrand, what do you think you'll do once this war is all finished?
First, I plan to help my village rebuild. That, not entirely sure.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Me? I'm gonna pick up where my grandpa left off before he died. Running a tavern in one of the local towns.
I had no idea you had tradesman blood in your family.
Good news is, we don't even have to fix up the building. It's still standing just as tall as I remember it.
Fine idea, I'll see that. I've actually run a business before. Can't imagine it's an easy task with no prior experience.
My grandpa taught me everything he knew, back when the world was a bit calm. Just got one problem.
What's that?
Well, it's not exactly the best area. Place fills up quick with angry drunks, miserable beggars, and poor souls looking to swipe a mug or two. Oh, I must have had some real trouble with them, too.
Far cry from the picturesque little alehouse I envisioned.
Hey, you just say no to this if you want, but what do you think about being my shield?
Protecting the tavern, you mean? I expect you're more than capable of handling such undertakings yourself.
You know this is me you're talking about, right? I start fights, not prevent them. A big guy like you keep it warm. Nobody will even think about stealing fights. That solves the problem way better than my sword does if you ask me. More peacefully, too. But what do you say?
Wouldn't be guarding the tavern so much.
Say something over there?
I could use something to motivate me once the war comes to. Very well, Gogol. I'll pay you a visit once my village is restored.
Will? I mean, Yeah, of course you will. Can't wait. Look at the frenemies. Look at their bonding. Ah, shit. And the final one, Unify and Goville. Wait, maybe not. I don't think I'll ever get to sleep with my mother. Wait, is that Goville? Where's he going at this time of night? Grandma. Goville? Who's there? Oh, you, Unify. You? Fine? Me? Not a chance in hell. But, listen, I'm not telling anyone about this or else. I won't promise. What are you doing here anyway? Well, I couldn't sleep, so I stepped outside my tent for a second. That's when I saw you wandering off. What about you? Is there a reason you're out in the middle of nowhere by yourself? What is it? Fine, I'll tell you. Grandparents, alright? Ever since they died, I can't stop thinking about them. Overlord. Sorry, I didn't realize. Another dream about it, too. Yet again, in that cozy little house they used to have. The happiest time I could ever remember. I really loved them. I did, but I still didn't think you'd catch me crying over it. Like you're always finding the parts of me I never plan on sharing. Maybe you could tell me for real then. About your grandparents, I mean. I don't have a choice when you... Just a few stories. Grandpa used to run a tavern over in town one day. Really lame when they cut off the stories. There's one more. Yeah, Unify Remote. The actual last one. All the way out at the end of the peninsula. Hard to believe how quickly time flies, Unify. Almost 8 years have passed since the day I first found you. Hey, Ramona, have you ever regretted taking me in? You always were something of a troublemaker. If I took my eye off you even for a second, you'd run off without so much as a word. Most of the time, you'd let yourself into other people's homes and make friends with their children. Once you went missing for an entire evening, only to spend the night sleeping beside the creatures of the forest. Despite our frantic searching, Lord and I didn't find you until you walked back into town from sunrise. Yeah, I remember. Sorry for making you worry. It's little more than an amusing memory nowadays. In fact, I thought your ambition to be quite an admirable trait, as well as your keen ability to befriend anyone you meet in an instant. It is your kindness that made such feats possible. Even as a young girl, you were capable of so much, things I myself often struggled with. What I mean to say is, the only reason I feel toward my time raising you, only emotion I feel in my time raising you, pride. You and Mord are my family, Unify. Wonderful family you could ever imagine. Mona, I'm glad you're the one who found us all those years ago. Thank you for being the best mom in the world. Aww. That's it. Every rapport in the game, I'm pretty sure. We have 600 honors. Oh, we got one last thing. Okay. Now, originally, I wanted to use a bit with the Idealist hand mirrors, where I change all the stats around. Well, the bit was going to be I turned everyone to, like, purple colors like I did Scarlet. Now I feel like I should just... I think that's fine. Defensive party is fine. Or... yeah, that's fine. precise. You don't want to be defensive. I mean, you do want to be defensive, but boost your attack a bit. You don't have accuracy issues. It will take your defense a bit, give you a shit ton more health though, and make you attack harder.
I shall never know defeat.
It would have been funny, but I don't have the time or patience. Wait, you don't have. You're not a guardian. Her evasion would go up. Like Hardy's not a bad idea. Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Next Hardy offensive. I think that's fine. You know, offensive. Precise lucky. You're not. Be offensive.
I quite enjoy this.
More health. Grand Queen. Offensive Guardian. Already changed her around. Baron Guard. Offensive Precise. You're not that. Major accuracy. Yeah.
Better keep moving.
I might as well pop the fruits. What do you mean, Jared?
Let's see just how strong I can get.
You impressed?
Not even surprised.
I shall surpass Ludwig yet.
Got more where that came from.
Greater strength to keep Sharon safe.
As decreed by the Father himself.
Got the brains and the brawn.
Greater strength to keep Sharon safe.
I move forward in the light of the divine.
Never doubt a desert kid. Just keep getting tougher.
I want to boost up everyone I can.
This is nothing.
I'm curious if to let a certain thing happen. Sure. Armor before? Never mind. What was the thing? I heard a patch though to use the doorbell voice for Scarlet, but maybe besides the bad end, interesting. Ooh. No? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why are you not up front? Only steals? Damn it, mother, why do you have shit here? Seriously, an iron shield? That's it. Without Valkyria. Oh wait. I have an extra of these. Probably a good sword. I need an Asian. Hey, just go with the Vorpal. Fuck yeah, we got Mom.
We've no time to falter.
What? Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. Stun. Beaumont. Oh, shit. Yep, everyone is here. Morning. Bruno. Hamill. Robin. Odric. Oh, wow. Interesting. Might as well send her off.
With me.
Odric's a bunch of armors. Let's send in the mage.
Another step on the long road. I shall see it done. By your royal word.
I won't send Murder King.
No surprise there. Go on. There in a second.
Ready yourself, traitor.
I'll take one more damage for an extra 40-ish.
On your guard.
They won't know what hit here. Not on my watch. Let's get moving. I've got you.
Oh, and Nina's back there.
Victory is ours.
I'm gonna run it back though. Oh, we got Gale coming in.
Take arms and face me.
Hell yeah. She finally
The dust with you.
Homegirl became cracked.
Consider wisely on forward.
I'll not let you down. At once.
For the people of Fevrith.
I was like, when does she join?
Cut with your wits. Squirm. We strive for strength.
Oh.
Thunder.
Go on then.
the many benefits of old age.
I love her. I'm gonna miss her.
Be gone from my sight.
In the royal name!
They're after me.
Just camel, you bitch. Camel, you bastard.
Until my dying breath, I advance.
Hope you've made your peace.
Camel, shit, give me back my money.
Gotcha.
Oh, there's Rolf.
Just getting started.
Don't even think about messing with me.
A little bit of tricorn pride for you.
96 of 8. Crazy.
Not even surprised.
All for the sake of my healing. My arrows fly even farther now.
No hard feelings. Time for payback.
I stake my honor on this battle.
That's 5 and 2.
I'll carve through your defenses.
Right for me!
In a world of
Charge!
Saw that? Baneful pest.
my magic is yours.
Nice try. Nope.
Someone has to hit him.
Suffering continues.
Strike me.
'Tis my charge fulfilled. Everything in service of my people.
I've much room to improve.
I'll need to study this further.
Have I always held such potential?
Know your standing. I shall see it done. By your
Yeah?
royal word.
Won't take long.
Fly true the banner of the liberation.
Prepare to be crushed.
Like, home with her makes sense.
Watch and learn.
I'm waiting. Watch and learn. Got me good.
Nice. Okay. Damn it, Millie.
Got me good.
Oh, I won?
We've no time to falter.
I stand ready. On my way.
Consider wisely our options.
Oh, it's been a Gilbert.
The dragon roars. I suggest we think ahead. Proceeding apace.
The game for the other voice, but only if you defeated Norbell and got the bad end. Interesting.
Victory shall be swift,
Let's pop off.
like a fighting wind.
Perfection.
To the offensive.
Those who defy. Right behind you. Onward.
I'll suffer no defeat.
In His Highness's honor. 'Tis the fruit of my labor.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Sound tactics never fail. You choose poorly, villain.
Yeah, Lamau.
As expected of Cornian royalty. Higher still. I blossom ever brighter.
The crown grows lighter with each
God
passing
damn,
day.
they got levels.
Gotta keep getting stronger.
I
Allow
guess it
me.
wasn't Sandra.
We march.
We've no time to falter. Make haste.
I'll not let you down. I'll be there soon.
I'll make it quick. Let's take what's ours.
What shall I do now?
Until my dying breath. I advance.
Hope you've made your peace.
There we go.
Behind you. Thanks.
Had enough? You're mine.
Easy.
Getting stronger by the day.
This is nothing.
You impressed?
I'll make her dream a reality. I think I've gotten a little better at this.
I didn't have a choice. Yeah? There in a second. Time for payback.
That's pretty good. So,
Let's get this over with.
Wandering
Had enough? Vigor fades.
More for you.
I'll cut him off.
That'll do for now. I'll make it quick.
Your strength fails you.
Behind you.
Had enough?
nice.
Stay safe.
About time.
Just getting started. Little bit of tricorn pride for you.
Don't even think about messing with me.
All for the sake of my healing. My arrows fly even farther now.
Nice HP.
See ya. Hope you've made your peace.
I don't please.
Time for payback.
Can you match me? Grant them succor.
No. Oh. They rip lesbians.
I'll help too.
I'll cut him off.
Easy.
Lesbians having mannerisms.
Getting stronger by the day.
You impressed?
Not even surprised.
I think I've gotten a little better at this.
I didn't have a choice. Go on. Won't take long.
I wield this lance for the by your royal word.
Shouldn't have let your guard down.
Victory shall be swift.
Doesn't do much.
Is it my turn? In the glory of Elheim, how might I serve? As you wish.
Right, now that we killed Eve.
Mourn your sins.
Yeah, that's better.
We shall prevail. With all swiftness. Pressure them!
This will be easy. With their luck!
There we go.
Stand firm.
You're mine! Don't give in. I shield you. Come here! Be restored.
Nice.
The result is what matters.
Tis the fruit of my labor. Let's see just how strong I can get. In His Highness's honor. Nothing's stopping me now.
Every step another chance to grow. I suggest we think ahead, proceeding apace.
Destiny awaits. With me!
I'll not let you down.
An essential foothold.
For the people of Fevrith.
Pain upon you! Ready yourself!
We strive together!
You might learn something. I'm here to help.
Triumph is everything. Tempered in the cruel flames of war.
A little closer to my former strength.
I won't hold you back.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
I seize this victory as my own. Until my dying, your decree made manifest.
I stand ready. I'll take wing. What would you have me do? Understood.
We've no time to falter. Make haste!
Allow me. By your word.
A
That
vital
healer.
foothold. I stake my honor on this battle.
Oh, Yana.
We shall see our duty through!
Clouds above.
For my people! 'Tis my undying spirit which drives me forth.
One of the many benefits of old age.
Be gone from my sight.
What is our strategy?
Wink.
The fruits of this kindness shall come to bear. I wield this lance for the people of Cornea. By your royal word.
I'll not let you down.
I think we're gonna send in the murder gang on Clarius.
I ride for Cornea. I'm ever in your service.
Oof, rough. Already has the Knights of the Foes.
It shall be done.
On my honor as Tyrannos. With haste.
I suggest we think ahead.
You'll not escape.
Oh, elves.
Oh, Faye.
Yeah, what she said.
Watch and learn!
Set loose! Take you!
They have blessed me.
How will you fare?
Make your peace!
I hope I've helped.
My blade for Arteras.
To the stars and beyond.
My skill with the bow grows ever higher.
As I expected. How might I serve?
Oof. Where is this guy going?
I shall.
You choose poorly, villain.
I stand with you.
Oh, that's easy.
Haste is key.
I'll smash you good! Purging the ill humors.
Yeah.
For victory!
Observe greatness.
I want in.
Nice.
This should help.
For yourselves!
We've lost enough already.
Do not cede!
Just a bit more time.
Nice.
As I strategized.
I blossom ever brighter, as expected of Cornian royalty.
I swear, I wish I could do the thing. Ever get this Japanese, one Japanese person, they like enhance it and make it like a version that looks it.
Gotta keep getting stronger.
I shall surpass Ludwig yet.
Higher still.
The dragon god smiles upon me. Your will shall be done. We march. Allow me. By your word.
On my honor as Tyrannos.
Destiny awaits. With me!
'Tis ours.
Your next order?
You want the smoke?
I've no choice.
It's really possible to lose.
I'll strike first. Spirits of the
There's
wind.
Aiden.
Let's have some fun.
Want some?
It's time.
Come, Faye. For elven pride.
I stand for all elf kind.
To better serve Ter Rosalinda.
All the result of diligent work. Impressive, aren't I?
She got nice HP too.
I'm pleased with this.
So does her sister.
By the Fae's protection.
I shall see it done.
I'll prove my worth.
Get in there, my boy.
Stand before me.
My aid is yours.
Murder gang. Get that run back.
I'll not be disturbed.
Steady on!
To me!
Be gone! I'll not let I'm with you! Together now!
We march!
We ride!
Allow me.
Despair approaches.
One ass, no one cares.
Finish!
Eat shit, pass these bullets.
Don't despair!
With my aid, I shall ease you. Allow me.
Seems we've done it! On my honor as a knight.
My lance grows ever sharper.
A worthy foe.
What is our strategy?
And he is so far away.
With haste.
What shall I do? I depart. A fruitful venture, I hope. I'm ever in your service. The day will be ours.
I hope I can help.
Your will shall be done. We march.
Until my dying, I advance.
We've no time to falter. Forward!
Let's take what's ours. There in a second.
How shall I proceed?
Round 2.
The time is at hand.
Fuck it, pop a large.
We're not safe here.
I shall see it done.
Alright, so. Anton.
The path is set.
How might I serve?
What would you have me do? To the skies!
Destiny awaits. With me!
I'll prove my worth.
Yeah! I suggest we think ahead. Proceeding apace.
I have a lot to go.
Go on. Won't take long.
I won't lose!
We shall prevail.
Do not yield.
I shall bear it.
Unregrettable.
Dillian!
We labor on.
Behind me!
How about this? Apply yourselves. If I must. Good Griffin!
My wyvern and I soar as one.
My eternal thanks, O Heavenly Father.
There's always more to learn.
For the safety of our people.
Both of us are quite pleased. In perfect sync. I'll handle this. Understood.
The time is at hand. What shall I do?
Your will shall be done.
Until my dying breath. Your decree made manifest.
This land is ours. That should help. You'll not escape.
I shall never fail.
Your villainy ends here.
This should be quick. I've no choice.
Stand before me.
Well met.
Oh, Leia. Virginia.
Lil Pay.
An armies.
I'll do it.
We can do this!
To me!
And I!
We march! With my aid.
It's so weird seeing Virginia in red.
No holding back! Not gonna lose!
This is for you. No chance!
Get him blind. On it?
The battle is ours! On my honor as a knight.
That's it.
Are you impressed yet?
Drinks are on me.
Nothing stopping me now.
Victory! I shall...
You'll not escape. Let's... Care to dance? I won't hold back. Freeze! I grow stronger. Let me heal you.
My blade.
Can you keep up?
Prepare for your end. The Fae shield us.
Be healed.
May the Fae guide us.
My blade for Arteras.
To the stars and beyond.
My skill with the bow grows ever higher. It shouldn't come as a surprise.
By the star's guidance. May your soul find peace.
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
For the people of Fevrith.
Have a taste of my...
You okay?
I'll carve through your defenses. Ha! Ready yourself! Strike them down!
You might learn something.
Raging storm.
My magic is yours.
Tis my charge fulfilled. Everything in service of my people.
I've much room to improve.
A little closer to my former strength.
I'll need to study this further.
Have I always held such potential?
Know your standing. I shall see it done. I advance.
What would you have me do? To the skies!
Allow me.
Ready yourself.
I stand with you.
I have you.
Let me see what you got.
I must fight on.
Prepare yourselves. Come then. I shall never fail.
999 is crazy.
Onward!
We can do this! And I!
To me.
Hell yeah.
Victory is assured!
We march.
Yield! A flawless victory!
I'm even better than Clive now.
'Twas fate which brought us here. Prepare yourselves.
You face me.
Stand before me. Steady on!
To me. We march.
We can do this! Have my spear! The battle is ours! I'll not let this go to waste.
The fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
A toast to strength.
I can't wait for my next fight.
A worthy foe. I shall
Your
never...
villainy ends here. With me!
Remember to rest.
It's good.
Edge.
Got some arrows for you. Like new. Believe.
Go get it!
You won't hurt my friend. Nah.
We march on. Well fought. To me. You face me.
Prepare yourselves.
Come then. Will not fail.
Easy there.
Yes. Cool.
Don't go dying on me.
Freeze. I'll help. Is that better?
Good.
Oh, lane's level.
A fine bout. You face me.
Stand before...
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. We march. The path is set.
Take arms and face me.
Yeah.
I'll
How's that for good? Hope you're paying me more for this.
'Tis befitting a sovereign. Bow before me. Consider wisely, or make haste!
Oh. Bruh.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea. Your decree made manifest.
What is our strategy?
You face me.
That's when all it goes.
Forward!
I'll do what I can. Believe. Cool. Yes. Believe. Light. Remember to rest.
Fine job. Just leave it to Lex.
Take notes, Lex. May the Father smile upon me. For all of Bastorius.
Well fought.
I have arrived.
Oh. Second.
Yeah?
I see you don't value your life.
Tempered in the cruel flames of war.
I won't hold you back.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
Until my dying breath. I advance.
Come then. Will not fail.
Yes. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. Freeze. Yes. Yeah. What a joke. Remember to rest.
See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
In service of the crown. My bow's feeling lighter than ever.
My legs grow heavy.
I'll prove my worth. It shall be done. Prepare yourselves.
Want to keep going?
Tis all but assured.
Not a chance!
Lil Perry. I am here.
Victory is assured.
We march!
To the offensive. We can do this.
To me!
Be gone! I'll not let up.
To me! Heating up! This'll hurt! No!
Never flinch.
Not here. I shall ease your pain.
A flawless victory.
My lance grows ever sharper.
'Twas fate which brought us here. I'm ever in your service. I'll prove my worth. I depart.
I shall see it done.
Oh, I'll see.
By your royal word.
Consider it ours.
I won't lose.
Fight on!
Do not yield.
Careful now!
Submit! Be careful.
The heavens watch over me.
Apply yourselves. In my sight.
Fight on! You'll be okay. I'm here.
We'll go together.
We labor on.
That's how it's done.
Chaos shall never reign again.
I soar to new horizons.
Keep getting sharper.
This power weighs heavy.
I would expect nothing less. I did it! I'll handle this. I'm on my way.
I sense danger.
Allow me. We march.
Destiny awaits.
I've no choice.
I'll strike first.
Be my shield.
Set loose! Let's have some fun.
I'll heal you.
That must have hurt. Frost, take you!
Enjoy this. Healing you.
Don't move. You'll freeze!
How will you fare?
It's time.
Take haste!
Be calm.
Be healed.
There's no escape. Don't move.
Oh, Faye, lend me your strength. Unbelievable. For Elven pride.
I stand for all of kind.
To better serve Ter Rosalinda.
All the result of diligent work. I'm pleased with this. Impressive, aren't I? By the Fae's protection.
I'm ever in your service.
Yeah!
How might I serve? I shall.
How's that for good? Don't mind if I do. Hope you're paying me more for
The royal blood knows no bounds.
You'll not escape.
My blade for Arteras.
To the stars and beyond.
My skill with the bow grows ever higher. By the star's guidance. As I expected. On my honor as Tyrannos. The end is upon you.
As the wind.
Where are you looking?
Oh, Faye.
safe one for you.
Cheer up.
As the wind.
Out of my way. Just in case.
Healing you.
Like new.
Let me heal you. Care to dance? I beg you. I grow stronger.
Want some?
Make your peace. Enjoy this.
Spirit!
My blade beckons.
May the Fae guide us!
To better serve Ter Rosalinda.
I stand for all elf-kind.
All the result of diligent work. I'm pleased with this. It shouldn't come as a surprise. By the Fae's protection. What is our strategy? As you wish.
I'm
I
here, Your
suggest
Highness.
we think ahead.
Until my dying your decree made manifest.
We've no time to falter.
What
I
would you
believe
ask of
I've
me
arrived.
next?
What shall I do? I'll prove my worth.
I shall see it done. By your royal word.
What shall I do? It shall be done.
On my honor as Tyrannos. I shall.
Until my dying
Time is
breath.
at hand. To me.
Victory shall be swift.
My aid is yours.
Like a fighting wind. For victory!
This will be easy.
Do them in!
Shield yourselves! Do not despair.
I shall heal you. Now,
The result is what matters.
let's see just how strong I can get. Nothing's stopping me now. 'Tis the fruit of my labor.
The crown grows lighter with each passing day.
In His Highness's honor.
I didn't ask for it.
Every step another chance to grow. Your will shall be done. Proceeding apace.
Your orders, then. I'll see it done.
I suggest we think ahead.
We march. Onward.
I hope I can help.
Consider wisely our options.
An essential foothold.
I suppose I have to. Yes, yes.
I stake my honor on this battle.
Give me this turn.
Easy now. I can help. In faith. I can help.
You'll see no harm. I'll never yield.
Now freeze.
I am your shield.
Raging tempest.
I'm here to help. In a world of ice.
Triumph is everything. 'Tis my undying spirit which
One of the many benefits of old age.
Be gone from my sight.
I'll handle this.
Your will shall be done.
I wield this lance for the people of Cornea. I shall see it done. I advance. I wield this lance for the people of your decree made manifest.
I'm ever in your service. I depart. I've arrived.
You choose poorly, villain.
I stand with you.
Even if he looks like Santa hat.
With all swiftness.
I'll smash you good.
Stand firm.
Yeah.
Courageous.
Pressure them.
Observe greatness. Aim and
Not seed.
Free.
huh? Those who defy me pay with their lives.
I'll suffer no defeat.
Gotta keep getting stronger. I blossom ever brighter.
I shall surpass Ludwig yet.
Higher still.
That's fun, right?
Sound tactics never fail.
How might I serve?
My
Apologies
deepest
for
gratitude.
worrying you.
You face me. With me.
Believe. Have some of
My revenge. I have got it.
freeze.
I'll help. Is that better?
Fine job. Just leave it to Lex.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
For all of Festorius.
A fine bout. The path is set.
Fly true the banner of the liberation.
Defeat may be unavoidable.
I'm not feeling.
I must.
I'll try.
My aid is yours.
Come on.
Haste is key. Stand firm.
Damn it!
Damn it.
Greatness.
This'll be fun.
This will be easy. Huh? The win is ours. Be restored. As expected of Cornian royalty.
On my honor as Tyrannos. With haste,
For the liberation.
how might I serve?
Pretty sure I'm in their line of fire. This is nothing. There in a second.
The time is at hand. To me.
I shall see it done. By your royal word.
What is our strategy? I shall.
What would you have me do? Understood.
Destiny awaits.
They're
Forward!
after me.
What shall I do?
We march.
Mourn your sins.
I see you don't.
This should be.
I've no choice.
I'll make it quick.
Come then. Forward!
Remember to rest.
Believe.
Kneel.
Have some of this. Joke. I'll protect you.
Enough.
Cool up.
Nope.
Like new.
Yes.
We march on.
Take notes, Lex.
May the Father smile upon me.
Well fought.
Onward.
Don't keep me waiting. It'll be done.
'Tis ours now.
I hope I can help.
My wyvern and I soar as...
My eternal thanks, O Heavenly Father.
There's always more to learn.
For the safety of our people.
Both of us are quite pleased.
For the people of.
Victory shall be...
This won't be fun.
I see you don't value your life.
I stand with you.
You'll move no further! Pain upon you!
I'll not stand for this!
Behold my
Rager storm.
Tis my charge to fulfill. I've much room to improve. Everything in service of my people.
A little closer to my former strength.
I'll need to study this further.
Have I always held such potential?
That's for him either.
Know your standing.
I'll not fall!
I'll prove my worth. What shall I do? It shall be done.
We march. Let's take what's ours.
On my honor as Tyrannos.
This should be it.
My griffin's not...
I stake my honor.
I'm barely...
I see you don't.
Allow me. May I? Allow me.
Oh?
Your strength.
Why now?
I shall protect
For
you!
you! Now freeze! Not happening.
I am your shield!
Clouds above!
Go on then.
For my people!
Tempered in the cruel flames of war.
I won't hold you back.
Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
I seize this victory as my own.
Oh.
I wield this lance, your decree
What
made
would you have me
manifest.
do? To the skies!
A vital foothold.
Go on. Won't take long.
How might I serve? With haste.
I do despise losing.
I'm barely holding on.
May I?
Hmm.
Hardly ideal. As you say.
The odds do not stand in my favor.
Allow me.
I'm with you!
Arrested.
I'll do it!
You're mine! This is for you! Learn your place! Just watch!
This one?
Together now! I have you! And I! Seems we've done it!
Are you impressed yet?
On my honor as a knight. I'm even better than Clive now.
Drinks are on me.
Nice.
Nothing's stopping me now.
A worthy foe. I'll prove my worth. Yeah!
I hope I can help.
I'm on my way. I'll handle this. To the skies!
A fruitful venture, I hope.
You'll never win! What would you have me do? Understood.
Until my dying breath by your royal will.
This the place? The path is set.
On my honor as Tyrannos. What is our strategy? As you wish.
For the people of Fevrith. 'Tis my undying spirit which
One of the many benefits of old age.
know your standing. I wield this lance. I advance.
I suggest we think ahead. By your word.
Stand before me! I'll not let this go to waste.
A toast to strength.
I can't wait for my next fight.
I shall see it done. By your royal word.
I did it as you asked. I'll handle this. To the skies!
You face me. With me!
Are you afraid? How sad! I think not.
Believe! I'll help. I'll do what I can. Yes! Freeze! Believe! Have some of like new.
See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
In service of the crown. My bow's feeling lighter than ever.
Oh.
Victory grows ever closer.
They're ours! I have you!
The time is at hand. To me.
How might I serve? I shall.
What shall I do?
Interesting.
It shall be done.
Allow me.
Consider wisely our options. With me!
Mourn your sins. I suggest we think ahead. We march.
We march.
I have reached my destination.
You choose. Prepare yourselves.
I fear not death.
Mourn your sins.
Stand before me.
They're ours!
I fight on. For now.
I'm here.
Come then. Just leave it to Lex.
Take notes, Lex. For all of Bastorius.
Well fought. Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand.
I'm ever in your service. I depart.
You
I shall never fail. Don't despair!
fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
My lance grows ever sharper.
Drinks are on me.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Victory! I'll prove my worth. It shall be done.
'Tis ours now.
Victory shall be swift.
In His Highness's honor. 'Tis the fruit of my labor.
The crown grows lighter with each passing day.
Nothing's stopping me now.
What is our strategy? As you wish.
Prepare yourselves. On my honor as a knight.
I'm even better than Clive now.
Are you impressed yet?
A worthy foe. What shall I do? I depart.
Your will shall be done. By your word.
We've no time to fall forward. Destiny awaits. With me.
Your villainy ends here. Forward!
You won't hurt my friends. Yes.
Taking.
Fine job! Well fought. We march. The path is set.
I shall never fail. Steady on!
We march.
Stay back.
Onward! I'll not let up!
To me.
Allow me to mend your wounds.
We can do this!
On your shield.
I as well!
To me. Not gonna lose.
We can do this! The battle is ours! I'll not let this go to waste.
My lance grows ever sharper.
A toast to strength.
I can't wait for my next fight.
I require a respite.
We've no time to falter.
For the liberation.
A fine addition.
Where am
Consider
I off to
wisely our
next?
option. Make haste.
They're ours.
Until my dying
Yeah?
breath.
Come for me, have you?
The time is at hand. To me.
In the royal name.
Allow me.
On my honor as Tyrannos.
Mourn your sins.
A grim pro.
You face me.
My aid is yours.
Will not fail! Forward!
Remember to rest. Believe.
true!
Have some of this.
That's why we're superior. Because I replaced my a lot of attacks.
This is it. Cool off. I'll protect you. Yes.
Finish it.
We march on! Victory grows ever closer.
Almighty. What? How? Hmm? How is there more? Okay, well. Animal one. So we're into it.
Let's see just how strong I can get.
She was like really close. How do we?
must believe.
Power!
I'll smash you good!
Weakling done!
To the offensive!
Those who defy me, pay with their lives! Now! I shall heal you.
More!
Observe greatness.
It's time!
This will be easy. With their lives! Be restored.
Oh. Huh? Oh, my God. Oh, hell no. Yeah, you know what? I have my limits. Optimize it. This more challenges. I am not good. I'm good. That marks the end of this series. I'm good. That's it for me. Right up out of here. Love this game. Peace.